everyone and welcome back to my true crime channel. I hope you're all well. I'm afraid to say that there have been more shocking developments in the case of missing 5-year-old Summer Wells in the last 24 hours, and they're not anything to do with Summer. They are to do with her father, Don Wells, and I must say when I heard them I was gobsmacked. So the latest shocking developments and disturbing news is yet again regarding Summer Wells's father, Don Wells. Apparently Don Wells, shockingly, has got a 17-year-old girlfriend. So the extremely shocking and disturbing revelation was made by Chris from the YouTube channel The Interview Room in his latest video, which the title is Members Only. It was something that he uploaded for the members of his channel, and he's now put on as a general video for all of the public, including people that aren't members of his channel, to watch. I've sat and watched it today. There was quite a lot that I took from it, but the one major thing that I took from it is at the timestamp of around 1 hour 20 minutes in, shockingly, almost out of nowhere, Chris says perhaps people should ask Don about his 17-year-old girlfriend. Now, as I said, it came completely out of the blue. It wasn't a question that anybody in Chris's chat asked him during this session, the live session that he's done with the members of his YouTube channel. But it just was something that came out of the blue. He was sort of saying that, he'll always stick to his word along those lines, and that, alluding what he has said is truth. But then he sort of comes out with this, bombshell about Dom, and then it's just over within a few seconds. He moves on, continues discussing the case, but shockingly just puts it out there, and it's worded along the lines of, you should ask Don about his 17-year-old girlfriend that he's got working. I'm not sure what he means by working. Is it someone that's working for Don? But the way it was worded was that she was his girlfriend and she was 17. So what's sad about this is there's no new news on Summer, where she could be. She's still not been located. 9 long weeks have almost passed since the little 5-year-old girl went missing in Tennessee in America. And obviously it has turned into a bit of a soap opera and a drama. All these things with the parents. But in my opinion, the reason it's turned into such a soap opera and a drama is because especially Don, Summer's father, continually does interviews with YouTube channels on almost a daily basis. He's appearing on 2 or 3 different channels at the moment. It's quite hard to keep up with all the interviews that he does. And then you've got Chris throwing bombs like that. I must think that there is truth behind it. Otherwise, Chris wouldn't have said it. If there's no backing to it, I'm pretty certain he wouldn't have announced that on his own channel. And as I always say, there's no smoke without fire. So obviously my thoughts on this were, oh my God, I'm really shocked that he's a lot older than 17, so that's not very good. And not only that, if he is cheating on Candace, that's horrible. She may have nothing to do with her daughter's disappearance, although I think she has knowledge of what happened to Summer. And if she didn't hurt her own daughter, and she maybe doesn't have guilty knowledge, either way, to know that your husband is cheating on you with a 17-year-old girl, if true, is really not very nice. So I wasn't really very happy to hear it. I was quite shocked, although nothing really shocks me anymore in this case. But I don't think Don helps himself. Perhaps he should stop giving all the interviews to the channels on YouTube that he keeps doing the interviews with. He's not helping himself. Every time he speaks, he contradicts himself. He's told slightly differing stories along the time that Summer has been missing. A lot of things that he says don't add up. And now this shocking news that he might have a bit on the side, as we call it here in the UK, really has surprised me. So like I said, I didn't think anything else in this case could possibly shock me, but if Don has got a girlfriend, a 17-year-old one that he's been trying to keep secret, it was really rather silly, because Chris was clearly going to find out everything about their lives. How he thought he could keep this secret, I don't know. When is this case ever going to be solved? I keep wondering. When are we going to find Summer? When are we going to know where she is? When is this all going to come to an end? So separate to this news about Don, his bit on the side, I do believe that a body or skeletal remains have been found around an hour from where Summer went missing, and there's a lot of speculation as to whether that could be Summer. I think the reason that there's speculation is, from what I can gather, I don't believe as of yet the people that found the body or the police department have said whether it's a man, a woman, or a child, or, a boy or a girl. Because of that, I found it a bit weird, because normally in the UK, when a body's found, it's said that it's a man, but he's non-identified, and normally if it's a child in the UK, we do say here it's a child, but they've not been identified yet. So I found it strange, although I don't fully know how things like that are announced in America, because I don't live in America, I live here in England, but I thought it was weird, and I still find it weird, that they've not said whether it was a boy or a girl, a man or a woman, and like I say, an adult or a child. So I think there's a lot of speculation it could be Summer. I'm praying, obviously, it isn't Summer, but some poor person has come to their demise, and obviously that could be a murder case. I don't know. I hope it's not Summer, but I think we'll probably get answers on that particular case in the next few days, hopefully. So there are a few more things that I want to look into surrounding Summer's case. I'm going to be doing a couple of other separate videos in the next few days regarding Don's Subaru, whether he was at work or not, whether he took the Subaru or he didn't. There's a lot of dodginess surrounding that car. The fact that he mentions it a lot when he's not asked. The fact that, you know, like I said, he's not asked about it, but he wants to talk about the car. I know Chris from the interview room has asked him about the car, why he decided to take the newer car to work, where he's a drywaller and it's obviously a dirty job. It causes a lot of mess and dust and it would ruin the new car. It doesn't really add up. Never added up to me, so I'm going to be looking into that separately. There's a few other points from the latest statement analysis that was done on Chris's interview with the guy that he's had on there, the fantastic statement analyst. So there's a few more points from that I want to raise in other videos, but I'm really looking forward to the instalment tonight, which is at 1 o'clock in the morning here in England. So whether I'll be up to listen to it all live, I don't know. I'll try my best, guys, but I'll be updating you on my thoughts from that latest instalment from Chris during into next week. And what I hope and I pray, and I've got my fingers crossed, is that soon, please let there be a break in this case. So please let me know, guys, did you watch the latest instalment from Chris from the interview room? Did you catch around 1 hour 20 minutes into that video the shocking revelation about Don's 17-year-old girlfriend? Did you think like me, what the WTF? How can this be happening? There's so much shocking news that has come out in this case recently. Almost nothing seems surprising anymore, but what is surprising more than the fact that he might have the girlfriend is that he thought he could get away with it when someone like Chris from the interview room has been looking into him. So whether or not you did hear this live, guys, or you've listened to what I've listened to on Chris's interview room channel, please pop your comments below as always. Let me know what you think. Are you shocked about this, or like me, are you thinking there's not much in this case that can shock me anymore? You know, what is weird is how Don thought he could get away with it. And really, I do actually feel sorry for Candace, whether or not she's involved in her daughter's disappearance. If it was an accident that was covered up, I know that is still terrible, but to have your husband potentially cheating on you when your daughter's missing is just horrible. Your mum's not there to support you. Your boys have been taken away. This case just gets more tragic by the day. Well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a little update because I know not all of you might follow Chris's channel, although I imagine the majority of you do if you're following Summer's case as avidly as I am. But I just wanted to give my thoughts and views on this latest development, this latest shock in the case. And just to, you know, throw it out there in case some of you didn't know about it. And I want to know your views as always. What do you think about this? Did you hear it from Chris? Do you think it was appropriate that Chris mentioned it? Personally, I don't think it was inappropriate. Don Wells is putting his whole life all over YouTube and Facebook and doing all these interviews. So if it is true, which it would appear it was going to come out sooner or later. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you're all well. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you've subscribed to my channel, and thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying my content. I'm always enjoying making this content for you guys. And as always, I hope you're well. I hope you're taking care of one another. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. And I'll be back very soon with another true crime video. Bye for now.